All you can do is try. And do your very best. Welcome to episode 1 of Painting with Amanda. Well, today, at A Touch of Whimsy by Amanda, I'll sound more formal that way. I am going to actually paint. I ventured into my craft room, paint room that's bonkers crazy right now, but I cleaned up the desk and we're going to do some painting. One project that I've been tasked to do is my friend Wendy has a shower curtain. She's redoing her bathroom and the flowers on it were a little different shade than she wanted. So this is more like a periwinkle and she wants it more of a violet lavender. So I thought for about a week and then I decided to try a new product, which is gutsy, but I'm going to do it at a inconspicuous spot to see if it does all right. Now I've used their products on other things, but this is the first actual of this. It's Dynaflow by Jacquard. It's for fabric. It's actual fabric dye that's already mixed up. And this is in shade Violet. I got some purple paint pens to maybe detail it out. So that's project 1. The second project is, my mom will be happy about this, this eagle that she wanted me to repaint a year ago. And it got its base coat a year ago, and then it got some more a few months ago, but it just needs some details, and hopefully I get that fixed as well. I would rather be outside playing in my yard, but these are 2 things that I want to get done. So let's go from there and see what we can do. Tell you the truth, I'm kind of a little worried about this. Do this, but hopefully I don't fuck it up. Too bad she didn't have 2, and then I'd be like, oh, all right, let me practice on 1. No such luck. Technically, I probably should wash it and get all the starchy stuff out of it, but I don't tend to follow the rules of art sometimes. Well, let's try to find maybe a white canvasy thing to practice on. I really should have all this ready before I start filming. This is just a t-shirt. It's not a canvas, but I suppose it'll work. Probably should put on gloves. Oh well. I only have 1 glove, so it's very purpley. I like to get these disposable little brushes for a lot of my stuff because I'm terrible at rinsing crap out. So here goes nothing. Oh, that's very purple. I think I spent half of my life looking for shit that I've just sat down someplace. Anybody else have that problem? That's a pretty good match. It just doesn't need to be that dark. She'd have to pick white in my crazy paint room. How do I keep the rest of it clean? It's gonna be tricky. I am not the messiest, not the cleanest artist. When I get paint on something that I'm wearing, it becomes a throat towel in here. So if you see all these shirts, they've already been ruined. Well, let me work on this a while and we'll come back because you don't need to watch me paint 30,000 hydrangeas too, you know. Okay. All right. I'm about 5 flowers in and I think I found the winning combo. I dot it with this real concentrated and then I go back in with the diluted. And I have to be careful not to get too close to the edge because it'll saturate throughout the rest of the fabric. So I make these in a lot of different colors. I guess this would be handy because to dye fabric, usually you have to heat it or tie-dye it. So now this probably won't be washed, but it will get wet. And then I'm going back in and drying the edge so it helps not saturate. My dogs bark at any kind of mail truck that drives by during the day. This might have to be a 2-day project. All right, I had to do a change of venue. I was afraid. I have such a small work area in my paint room, And this being white, me being messy, I thought maybe if I come out and stretch it out on a long table, you keep it clean. Now that being said, I have 2 dogs and grass clippings everywhere, so. All right. Wow! God dang! Oh my God. That could be disastrous. Let's move that to solid ground. It'd be easier to buy a purple that would match, but that's what she wants. 2 hours later, every hydrangea's been painted. You know, midway through, I'm like, why didn't I just set this table up in my kitchen? But I got some vitamin D. Well, I have left to go do some detailed pinning, and I had one accident with the dye that I'm going to have to fix with the Amanda hydrangea. So I'll show you. All right, well, I'm going to put this up for the day. So, bye, friends.